Hello YouTube, I'm back. Okay, yeah, I'm back. And I'm here to talk to you about the Monaco Grand Prix that just happened. Wow, what a race. I just can't go anymore without speaking about that massive crash. Well, it was a massive, it wasn't, I wouldn't say it's a massive crash, but it involved lots of cars. So it was lots happening. For those that didn't see it, basically, Vettel was leading, Alonso was second and Button was third. And they were catching to 7 back markers in a row, which include Jaime Alguersuari, Vitaly Petrov, Adrian Sutil, Lewis Hamilton, trying to think now off the top of my head, and 2 more. I think one was Nico Rosberg as well. And anyway, what happened, I'm not sure what turn it was after the chicane out of the tunnel, and basically Hamilton was passing and Vitaly was passing, and Adrian Sutil first hit the wall and had a puncture, but he didn't have anything to do with it. And then Alguersuari decided to run over into the back of Hamilton and go into the wall when Vitaly Petrov had nowhere else to go but to the wall. And he's gone to hospital now. I hope he's doing okay. All my best for you, Vitaly. But yeah, it was just chaos, really. And I'm really impressed that as many drivers got through that as they ever did. I mean, Monaco's one for getting caught up behind people, so I'm really impressed with how they did that. Also, I want to talk about Michael Schumacher. Wow, started 5th. Yeah, started 5th into the first corner. I think it was 10th, wasn't he? Yeah, his start was terrible. What happened is he got away, but then he kicked straight into anti-stall, so his car was just going nowhere. It was really unfortunate for him. And then he got past Hamilton, and then I think early on he had a problem with his airbox, I believe, which forced him to retire. So that was really unlucky. And Hamilton, I don't know what's going on with Hamilton. I mean, that wasn't the Hamilton we know. Not at all. I mean, he was crashing, hitting people. He had two key incidents, where first he hit into Massa, and then Webber. He argues that Massa turned into him. But I think Massa was turning in because Webber was going wide in the corner and Massa was trying to get up the inside. But that's just my opinion. I want to know what you guys think, so feel free to comment about that. But then the second incident, he has no right in doing that. Coming up the inside, his front tyres were level with Maldonado's back tyres, and then he's complaining that Maldonado turned into him. When there's a corner, it's a right-hander corner, and Maldonado went wide enough as it is. So I don't know what Hamilton was thinking there. Hamilton even had time to wave at Maldonado on his way past. He was that annoyed. But then he came out and he's saying that the FIA getting it wrong. A bit of even saying racism according to the BBC, but I think that was just a laugh. But that's not good for Hamilton. He'll probably be better when we go to Canada. But good race from the top 3, but I'm very unfortunate. But just proved that Monaco is one for track position. I mean, the top 3 on 3 different strategies. I mean, that just tells you everything, doesn't it? It tells you absolutely everything. I mean, and it was Vettel that only had 1 stop. I don't know if you want to give them an extra stop because of the red flag. The top 3, I know Alonso and Vettel went on to the super softs, which were, I don't think they were a fresh EU set, but still they were much better life in the tyres than the tyres where they were on. I'm not sure about Button. I know he was back out on the soft, which I don't know if that was the reason why he dropped off right at the restart. But I don't know if he changed his tyres there, so I don't know if you can count Vettel as a 2-stopper and Alonso as a 3 and Button as a 4. I'm not sure, but yeah, Vettel definitely only had one proper stop. And what happened there in the stop? I mean, if you saw it, it was just chaos. They're claiming, well, Ted Kravitz found out for BBC, that the tyre blanket got caught on something. Not like they first thought it was sticking to the tyres, but no, it got caught on something. And then there was communication error, and they weren't ready for Webber. And it's just Red Bull, who are renowned for their best pit stops. I think they are the fastest team in pit stops. Just had a nightmare. An absolute nightmare, and Webber did a brilliant job to get 4th after being held up because he had to queue while Vettel had a problem, then he had his own problem, and it's just chaos. And Ferrari seemed to be the best in pit stops today out of the big teams, and it worked out well for Alonso. I'm a bit unfortunate he didn't get past Vettel. He had a chance. His almost pass on Vettel was very similar to Hamilton's. There's Vettel. I know this isn't the best example I had, and Alonso got about the same place as Hamilton was coming past Maldonado, but Alonso backed off and took the corner. Hamilton just went for it. He went for it, and it was a stupid decision. And that's why I don't know if he's been penalised for the Maldonado one, but Okay, I'm going to come to another point about two of the best drivers of the day, in my opinion, Sutil and Kobayashi. And Sutil was doing brilliant, and then him and Kobayashi had an incident. I'm not really sure what happened. I think Kobayashi came up the inside and then hit him, and then got the place. And Sutil backed off towards the end because he got a puncher after that big incident. But Sutil finished 8th, and Kobayashi finished 5th. Yeah, Massa. Massa's another point I want to talk about. Massa, I'm not sure what was going on with Massa at all. At all. He was all over the place. I mean, it was a bit unfortunate to be taken out than Hamilton, but he got I don't know what the problem was with it. It may cause him to crash. A lot of people seem to think he got onto the marbles in the tunnel as Hamilton was coming past him. But still, a Ferrari driver, he's not doing too bad. And if Kubica comes back strong, yeah, I wouldn't put my money against Kubica getting that Ferrari race seat. Or even Sergio Perez, who did, it was very unfortunate. Also, no, there was a lot of crashes at Monaco. It's been a long time since we've had a race, but there's been a lot of crashes. What we got? Schumacher in practice 1, Rosberg in practice 3, Petrov in practice 3, Liuzzi in practice 3. Cool, blimey, practice 3. There was a lot of crashes. Actually, I mean, Petrov might be in practice 2. Then Perez in practice, in qualifying 3 even. Cool, that was a big crash. And then in the race there was a lot of crashes. Massa, okay, right, this is, I know I'm going a bit off topic here, but HRT, this is why the FIA let them race. FIA, look, I'm talking straight to you, FIA. Why did you let them race? 107% rule is there for a reason. For the crap teams like Hispania not to race. It's a joke, it's a laughing joke. It's just, they're the joke of the pit lane. They're the worst team by a mile. I think Lotus and Virgin have taken a tiny step up. Lotus a bit more than Virgin. And I actually think Hispania have taken a step back. Well, it seems that way anyway, so I don't know why you're letting them race. It's just stupid. So anyway, yeah. And now it's coming to my driver of the day. For my driver of the day, I'm going to have to pick, although he did only finish 8th, Adrian Sutil. I think he had a brilliant race. Should have probably actually finished 4th. If Kobayashi didn't hit into him, I think he would have finished 4th. So my driver of the day is Adrian Sutil. But once again, I want to know what you guys think. So let me know who your driver of the day is, and let me know if you agree or disagree. And once again, don't forget to subscribe. I don't know why I'm doing it there, because I know it's there. And like and dislike is down here. Oh, and this video is also in HD. Make sure you watch it in HD.